guys, welcome back to my channel. So, I don't even know what to call this look because this is kind of weird. You wouldn't really necessarily wear this out or anything like that, but when I was laying in bed thinking of all of the Valentine's Day ideas that I had, this kind of came up because I have had this wig for over a year now and I haven't worn it yet. So I was like, I'll use like this blush toned wig from Wig is Fashion with some sort of look. And then I remembered Kimberly Margarita on Instagram, and so I just kind of channeled my inner abstract artsiness that doesn't really jive in any place, and I came up with this. So I think it's really fun. I don't know when in any case you guys would wear this, but I thought it'd be a little fun to get a little bit of an abstract makeup look out for Valentine's Day, because I feel like, you know, everyone is going to be posting all of these beauty looks, and here I am. I just want to be creative and glue things to my face. So if you want to learn how you can achieve this funky fresh makeup look, just keep watching. Hey guys, so to start off, we're going to be taking our NYX Photo Loving Primer, applying that all over our face. Then we're going to be taking our NYX Total Control Foundation, and I'm using the color Porcelain because the entire point of this is to make myself look paler. So I thought applying this all over my face first before going in with body paint would help the body paint look a little bit more natural, and so I wouldn't look so cakey and streaky. And I actually think this worked out very well, so I highly recommend this technique. Then I'm going to be taking my Marilyn Paradise paint in white and applying this right over top and just blending it in to the foundation as well. Next, we're going to be taking our NYX Pigment Primer and just applying this to our eyelids so that they have a nice base for our eyeshadow. Then we're going to be going back into our white body paint from earlier, taking a spoolie and just sweeping that through our eyebrows. You want to make sure that you coat them nicely because we're not trying to block out our eyebrows, but literally make them look white. Next, we're going to be taking this light pink eyeshadow, and we're just going to be applying that to the contours of our face. Basically, everywhere that you would naturally contour your face, you're going to be applying this pink eyeshadow. So I'm just starting with my cheekbones, moving up to my forehead, applying it to my nose, my jawline, and even bringing it down to my neck as well. I'm then going to be taking the hot pink color from my Morphe 35B palette and applying it right over top just so we can create some dimension in those shadows and really try and make them as pigmented as possible. I found that I ended up blending them out, I think, a little bit too much, so I would definitely focus on trying to really get the color out of the eyeshadows and make sure that it looks really pigmented. Next, I will be taking my white eyeshadow and just lightly applying that all over the lid just so we can have a nice white base so you don't see any veins or anything. Then I'm going to be taking this light pink eyeshadow again and applying it right up by the bridge of my nose and around the outer corner of my eye and lightly bringing it in towards the center. I'm also going to be applying this along my lower lash line as well. Moving on to the bright pink eyeshadow, we're going to be applying it in the same places and once again really trying to make them look really pigmented and just kind of have that nice gradient look between the hot pink and the light pink eyeshadows. Then of course you just want to make sure that you're blending these out. Taking these two shimmer shades from the palette, I'm also going to be applying that to my lid with a nice flat synthetic brush. I'm then going to be moving on to my NYX Faux White Eyeliner in Seashells and just applying that to my lower waterline. Taking my NYX Holographic Halo in Primal, I'm then going to be stippling that on to my cheeks, the bridge of my nose, and even applying that to the inner corner of my eye just so we can get that nice glowy awake look. We're then going to prep our eyelashes by curling them before we move on to taking our white body paint and just streaking that through our eyelashes just so that they can match our eyebrows. Speaking of eyebrows, we're then going to be taking our Graftobian Pro Paint in Tickled Pink and just applying that into our eyebrows as well, just so we can add a little bit more dimension, kind of break up the colors a little bit. Next, we're going to be taking our NYX White Liquid Eyeliner and we're going to be creating a few dots on our face. I'm bringing 4 to 5 dots in the middle of my eye, 2 to 3 dots on the edge of my eye, and the same thing towards the inner corner. Then I'm just going to be lightly connecting them with 2 dots. I'm then going to be taking these little hearts that I found at Michael's, adding a little bit of liquid latex and just sticking them to the very bottoms of the dots at the very end as if they're almost hanging from the little dots that we've created. I'm also going to be applying the hearts to the inner corner of the eye, and then I'm even going to be adding it to the tops of my cheekbones as well. Going back into my light pink eyeshadow, I'm then going to be applying it in the 4 corners of my mouth and slightly blending them outwards. I'm then going to be taking my dark fuchsia as well and applying that right over top, once again continuing the trend of having that gradient look. Next, we're going to be taking our NYX Liquid Crystal Liner in Crystal Hip and just lightly applying that onto our lid, and this is going to create a nice glitter eyeshadow. And that is the completed look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below what video you'd like to see next. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of my videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!